There we go. Oh, Lord, did I take my pills this morning? I just woke up about, well, an hour ago. Yeah, I slept. I've been sleeping so much. I had a very bad day yesterday. Wasn't feeling too good. I mean, for the most part, in the morning I was all right, but in the afternoon, as the afternoons grew, it got worse. Yeah, definitely got some depressing news. My uh, aunt passed away yesterday, and my love and my support and everything goes to my family down there, my cousins and stuff. It's like, oh, no, Steve. My cut. I feel bad. I don't want to start crying again today. It's taking a minute to start up. I'm just going through some of the stuff here. I haven't got done nothing this morning. I'm listening to my Christian music, my gospel music that I listen to on Sunday. Now today, I know today's Sunday because yesterday I was playing it. It's like you didn't realize it was Saturday. It's like, well, I don't know why I'm not showing them playing on Facebook. Hi, Chris. How you doing, buddy? I'm just starting it up and everything. Trying to figure out. I can't find certain stuff that am I playing live on Facebook now? Because I don't see it. So I can see what everybody's typing. I mean, I can see over here, but my eyes, I would have to actually enlarge it over there. But I am not seeing it on Facebook for some reason. But you're typing me on Facebook. Hmm. Yeah, thank you, Chris. Thank you. Yeah, she was a sweet lady. She played the piano and stuff and uh, organ for the church and stuff. I mean, she helped anybody that wanted help. I mean, she was one of those ladies that, she would take her, shirt off her back for you if you needed it. Hello, Leanna. Hi, sweetie. How you doing this morning? I'm glad you got to talk to Nana last night. I slept. All right, it says I'm gone live. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere, I think. I got my flag up behind me now. I don't know if you can, oops, check that out. I got my flag flying. Let's see here. Master TV, so I can hear my music and stuff. Now, Chris, that guy did get a hold of me and everything. Appreciate you for the reach out for that. I did bring it down, bring some down and everything. Um, I just got to figure out how to get it. Oops. Hold on a minute. I'm hearing myself on the big TV. Stop. Hold on a minute. I'm hearing myself on the big TV. Stop. There we go. Can't find nothing no more. There we go. There she's set off. Now she's set off. Oh boy, that hurts trying to stretch. I'll get myself organized here in a minute. Okay, Chris. Yeah, you can't sleep too good, Chris. Oh, you said you'd be right back. Okay. I'm still hearing my voice. Hold on. Stop, Georgie. Oh my God. And then I shut the power off. And I shut the power off over there. Damn it. Alright, we'll mute there. Hold on a minute, you guys. I'm not doing good with this. I'm having technical difficulties. Oh, did you get your green screen? Why won't it play? Hold on. You guys got to give me just a green screen like more. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of strange just hearing your, voice and stuff, not actually seeing, like me, when you're talking to somebody, you like to you know, see them talking and stuff. I know I have a hard time, because, you're supposed to look into the camera like you're talking directly to people. I know I have a bad habit, and, I'm like, everywhere but at my camera because it's hard, it's hard to look at that when you got all this other stuff around me going on. I know I got too much stuff going on. I should maybe cut it down a little bit, but you got to. I don't know how your system is. Um, like I was showing you the other day, I have the main, my main screen up that, that way I can see my game or, um, like when you're streaming, doing your show and stuff, I have you up, and then if my other guy that comes on, then I put him up, so I can keep an eye on everything and read everybody's comments and stuff. And of course, man, people are getting so ignorant, and you're staying on top of it. Both of you guys are doing a hell of a job staying on top of it too. Trying to keep some of that nonsense out of there. And yes, I get to smoke in my house. I gotta pick on you on that because you know. Okay, that looks like it's rolling. I'm trying to figure out why I'm not able to pick up my. We gotta get the birds and stuff. I'm trying to figure out how to get my music playing in the background now because I did talk to that guy yesterday morning or yesterday afternoon, I think it was, when everything was going down. So my mind wasn't in the right track. We're going to try something here. Oh no, and then you'll be able to see my files if I do this. See, I don't know how to. Yeah, see, that's not going to work. I had it all down on the bottom. So I can pull it up. But the thing is, when I go from one screen when I'm in the game mode, I can't switch over from one screen to another. I can go to this screen now and go to both screens. But when I have the game up, if I go to the other screen, it will do this to me. My boy's been working on it, but it. See, now that took a while for my files to come up. Wow. Okay, there's all my music. The four. I gotta figure out how to play them. So they're playing on the background. It'll be something I have to work on. I gotta, I can't see that. Hold on a minute, Chris. I know it's aggravating. I'm trying to find me. It usually says you're live, and it's not. Oh, wait a minute, here it is. Now I found you. Now I can see you. Okay, here we go. All right, I gotta go back real quick here. There we go. All right, now I can see it. Okay, like the green. Okay, yeah, I have. Yeah, I only have one computer. Um, I'm looking to get a second one and then be able to feed both of them together. But you know that takes money. Right now, I'm trying to think of a way to get down south right now. So I don't know how. I don't know. I don't know how all that's going to work yet. I want to be able to go to my aunt's funeral because that's where I was born in Alabama and stuff. I wasn't. I didn't actually. Well, lived there for my first year. Of course, I don't remember it. Um, but we gone there all the time, back and forth. I used to travel over there. We had family reunions and stuff like that. Um, so yeah, I mean, um, definitely need a better computer system. I mean, this one's all right. This is my gaming computer. It's a gaming computer that you play games on and stuff like that. I mean, it does a pretty good job. You can see the graphics and the coloring and everything is really good on this. I could do a lot of multi stuff on it, but I don't know. I need something more. I need, to be able to do multi-task stuff, like play music, stuff like that. I need to, that's one big ass field. I have another tractor out there somewhere. But in the morning time, like right now while I'm talking to you and listening and stuff like that, I do my church. I go to church, and this is how I do my church. I don't physically go to churches no more or watch church on the TV and stuff. It, I have my own reasons, but I do my church on the headset or on music. Listen to my music, my gospel music. That's my church. Because the messages are in the music. Everything that is in the Bible, a lot of the stuff, a lot of the singing and everything is in the Bible. So yeah, I listen. This is how I do it. Too bad I don't have rights to this because people would love. I have people asking me, hey, can you play that? You play Christian music? Because they would love to listen to it too. And I'm like, no, not no more. Because I used to, and I had no problem. Facebook used to never bother us playing music and having music and stuff. You know? But it is what it is. We're planting soybeans. Yeah, you got to monitor a lot of stuff. Yeah, you got. I know because when I do my streaming stuff, I gotta do the same thing. Not only play the game, watch what is being said, but of course, right now I know my platform is not right. Um, the one uh, uh, person was telling me and everything the other day that Lee, your stuff is still on the new stuff, whatever. But I don't. I do the Streamlab OBS, and I have it on the wrong stuff. That's why I'm not getting all the followers. Like like you guys, you guys get followers right away. For some reason I'm not out there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm running Windows. Yeah, I was thinking about getting just have got my main. I have a tower computer. Can't tell you what the specs are, but because I don't remember. But I also want to do a laptop. That way I can do multi stuff and have more screens up. Because I can do a lot of monitoring and stuff like that, Like I said, when I'm watching you and stuff like that, I'm seeing what people are saying, stuff. That's why I don't say much, get out there and type a bunch of stuff out there and everything. Because I'm sitting here, I'm watching you, I'm watching, the other person. I used to watch a whole bunch of you, and I was like, that was getting way too much for me. My mind wasn't able to keep track. So I definitely broke it down to just, pretty much, how you find the ones you think is going to be the truth, the good, to bring in the right news and stuff like that. It's not biased and all this other stuff. And you and the other gentlemen are like that. You two are the only ones that I will listen to anymore. So it really cuts back down. But when I'm playing my game, I can't do your stream, the other guy's stream, or anybody else's stream if I want to watch them. I can't do that because my game ties everything up. Oh, okay. I was trying to. So, well, like me, so I watch, like I'm saying, like I watch you here, and I have the other gentleman over here. If he's on, he's not on much at all. Just on, when he is. But if sometimes he'll let me take his stream and go live with my stream. To double it up. But like I said, my stuff is not right. I got to figure out how to get it So a lot, I can get more audience. I don't know how to get more audience. I don't know how to do that. Because when he's out there with the march, filming the marches and stuff like that, he lets me put it on my screen, like you do. When you're filming people's marches and stuff, a lot of the people, they know you and they let you do it. Most of them do. You can actually do anybody. They won't, they don't really say anything unless you get, you mean to them. I must have lost my daughter. My daughter was just on here. She was the one saying hi. She lives in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Isn't that like cool? Oh, what are you doing, Tractor? You're plowing over the same area. Oh, is it? Okay, I'll turn it down. Alright, that should be better. Yeah, I didn't look at the, cause this is what I'll show you what I do, because it's just me and you on here right now. See, it over here, it shows you everything that you're, much better, okay, good. Now that I can't read. It's so small I can't read. My eyes don't focus that good. And then I have all the options, and then over here is my mic stuff. And then of course, like I said, I have the big monitor that shows me my my game. This is the one I usually have you on, and then this one over here, whatever else is going on, like Facebook or other streams that's going on in the country. If if I want to see something else, at the same time watching yours, and then a lot of times on the screen behind me, I will have another one going on. And then I have another monitor I don't have hooked up. I did have it hooked up, but I didn't. Yeah, it's I run Stream OBS. I pay for this to have this actually. You can do a lot of stuff with it. You can change screens. Like I could say, here, we'll get off of here in a minute. Like I can do the starting screen. It'll come across when I want to change screens It'll show you here in a second. See, like here, I could do a starting screen that I'll be starting here in 4 minutes and 48 seconds with my American flag that I have in the background. It's stalling for a minute because it's trying to catch up. Come on, come on. But I'm still be able to talk. You can still hear me if, I can go silent, play music, whatever with it. Or we could do I could do just like a live stream cam only. I don't have it set up, but this is what it looks like. Or I could be, if I want to take a break for a minute, it says be right back. Or we can go just into what's called a chatting screen only, where like me and you, if you want to say like me and you want to just, chat to everybody, talk about just different stuff. Both of our pitch, you'll be on one side, I'll be on the other side. We'll just be chatting. I could do more than just two. I could do like up to 6 or 8, whatever it is. If I'm going to end the scene soon, I can, say now ending my stream. I can go with live stream. Like I'm looking, now the game capture comes on. Or I can go with the new scene where you don't see me. Now I gotta find which one I was at. I think it was this one. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's my stream stuff. There we go. I gotta pull it up there. But I could change it to all kinds of different ones if I want to. I can make it look like Star Wars. I can make it look like whatever. But I like the American flag. You can see I got the stars, on the top and the stars on the bottom that move and stuff. If I take that away, it'll show just my American flag. Holy camole. See, I only pay, I think it's $40 for this a month. And you got a store, you got everything. You got your merchant store, you got like over 100 different platform type deals, different scenes you can do, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, it's a little more difficult. I mean, you learn, I'm learning as I'm going along, but you have so many options to change different things in this, and it's like, yeah, a lot cheaper. And I think it does pretty good. I don't know. I gotta get this guy moving. Yeah, that's expensive. But that you probably get a lot more stuff though, probably, huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, because see, I have my editor shop that I have. I also have an editor where I can take if I'm going to be out there filming and stuff, and Like if I want to cut it down, get rid of all the, non stuff in there, I could chop it down. Like, I don't know if you see my helicopter one where the EMS flight came in, picked up that motorcycle guy. Now that one there, um, it was it was actually a long stream, but I was able to cut it down with my editor. Yeah, I don't actually. I don't. I don't really make anything. I do get. I do get some people buying my merch, and that's about it. But I only make a couple dollars on each thing I sell. That's about it. I don't get donations. I got it up there, but but I don't have anybody follow me either. So I mean, now I got you, and I do have like 70 people off and on, but it's not steady. No, no, Chris, don't. You need it. I'm not saying I want donations. No, don't. And you 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 keep it. You need it. I donate to you and my other streamer. I don't have much to do, but I wanted to be able to support you guys. I watch you guys, so I wanted to be able to support you guys because I know you two, both of you guys that you know, are not out there to make get rich off of it or anything. You guys are out there for the news, the truth, and all that stuff. You guys do a good job. Yeah, I mean, if you want to sponsor me, I mean, I'd probably go live again if I would have followers stuff. But I don't know. What do you think? See, what I do is I play the game and have a talk show while I'm playing the game. Is that, I don't know, is that something? It's something different. I'm not actually showing all the riots and the protesting and the marches and stuff, you know, because there's enough of you guys that does that. You know, I don't think there should be more because it takes away from people like you guys. If I did it, that means, well, if I had followers, they would be on mine, not yours. That's why I don't do it no more. One of the reasons, not only that I don't have followers, but I don't really go out there and show doing streaming at night. I try to cut back because there's already, there's all these, other stuff that's going on. There's other gamers and cook shows. I mean, you would believe the cook shows are out there right now. That's one of the reasons why I backed off of that too. There's just too much of it. I'd like to see about going to Alabama and everything. I would think about maybe doing a fundraiser thing for it, but I don't want to. I mean, I don't know, Chris. I don't know what to do. It's almost a 15-hour drive down there. I don't know if my back will handle that ride. See, I don't know. See, I need that's the kind of stuff I was asking for help with and stuff. I don't know how to do that kind of stuff. I have some smarts with computer stuff, but when it comes to no, they can't. My sons work. They only get off Monday and Tuesday. They work for FedEx, and so they're like never. They work too many hours, and I would be going by myself if I went. And right this time of year they can't take. They're so busy. That company is so busy right now that they can't even call off sick right now. But I don't. I was going to make a trip before this happened. I was going to make a trip to over there by Kenosha, Wisconsin, on the east side of Kenosha from where I'm at. Uh, you doing that again? Hold on, I got to shut him down. Kenosha, I have Milwaukee area. I have friends in Milwaukee. When I was a truck driver and stuff, a couple of them were like, I taught them different stuff about trucking. I used to be a CDL teacher, teaching uh, kids and stuff that um, never drove truck before. They don't even have their license. They only had a permit, and I taught them how to drive a truck and stuff, and got their license and got their own trucks. On Facebook, creator page. Oh no. Okay. So if I go to actually what I can do is we're going to pause this game out and I'm going to go to my Facebook. Since I don't have anybody on here, um, I can pull up that page. I don't really care if anybody sees anything. They want to try to I got a very high security system on my stuff, so it's going to take a minute to shut down because it's got to save all that stuff. I know, George. You used to see. You want to see my fat cat? You got to see this guy. Hi, Doody. Come here, babe. Come here. Oh, oh. This I don't know if you know what Maine Coons are, but this is my Maine Coon. Okay, let me get him up here. Ugh, this is he's so heavy. He's a big guy. He's a big guy. This is my big baby. This is Georgie. He's a big baby. He's big. Bud. He didn't like that too well. He don't like to be picked up. He gets nervous. All right. Did I freeze? Okay. Nope. All right. We're shutting all this down. That's that picture you just saw. I don't know if you were looking at my screen, but that picture of the river and stuff. That's over here on the side of my trailer over here. All right. We need to get rid of this one. I got too much stuff going on. All right. Now we got Facebook up. Now you can see my screen now, right? Okay. So you're saying go on the Facebook creator page on live page. On Facebook creator. I gotta go to creator. Which one is that? Where is that at? I know I'm gonna need to change this part. Yeah. Hmm. See, it won't. I doesn't come up with that. See, like here, I got news media. Maybe we could do it just for fun. Okay, I'll wait for it. See, I could do all this kind of stuff like you're seeing right now. I could like go live like with the president, and I could change it where, um, this kind of things here. Um, as long as there's no music, I don't hear nothing. Okay, I got that turned down. All right. Now here I can add the music to it and all that stuff too. Massachusetts, New Hampshire for making them great American again. Victory real. Okay. I could play all this kind of stuff. See, there you are down there, right here. Well, you can't see it. My face is over it. Let's see here. See, I can go live, just regular live video too. You like my logo? We have a lot of American Eagles here in our nesting and everything. In fact, we have one. It's a live cam that shows when it's on one of the American Eagles' nest, and they have babies and stuff. It's pretty cool. You get to watch the babies being born and being fed and stuff. Now this is my regular Facebook, and then I have the Lee Lewis Show. My face is over it. You can't see it. I can go to that page. And now this is my Lee Lewis Show. See, I got 357 people it's reached, gauged 560. And then, of course, my likes is only like 6. Well, I got 300. There's 33 people likes, and I have 35 followers. I sent you a message on your page. I don't see it yet. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I got a message here. Okay. I don't see it. Trying to find it, Chris. I don't see it yet. Oh, that was yesterday. I gotta find today's. Why don't I see it, Chris? You said you sent it, but I don't. Wow, I got 16 followers. No, 2 followers. Never mind. On Twitter. Yeah, but I don't. Yeah, that's where you're. What is this? I'm lost. Is this it? Yeah, this is you. Okay. Okay, page. Okay. Create studio. Creative tools. Live dashboard. Stream information. Okay. Oh, I see that. All right. Download. Farm. Farming. I'm trying to follow. It's kind of blur. The your type lettering is kind of blur. I don't know if it's because of the content. I don't know where you went. Well, let's back up. Where did? Yep. Let me go back further. Okay, update. Next, take level. Okay. Back up to the top. No. All right. Let me see. See if I can remember how you did all that. All right. I'm gonna save it in there so I have it. All right. So you're saying to go to. Um. Oh, gee, oh no. Back. See now, I already forgot. That's how fast my mind forgets things. Let me go back home. Go back to your thing here. I got. See what I have to do is. All right. We're gonna go way back here for a minute. Play. Is it flags? It was it. Pages. Okay. I'm gonna pause. I think I know after that. Pages. Okay. Yeah, I got pages. Do I go create new page? Create studio. See, mine's different. I don't see that. Okay, let me go back. Call you on Facebook. I don't think I do. I don't know if I have you on Facebook. Do I?
Sounds like a car is currently in the water.
Uh oh, car in the water. Somebody drove in the water. Oops. I guess they wanted to wash their car, huh?
C301 Elma, west. Go ahead. Hey, we're about a minute or two away from there. We can get there too. 10-4, if you want to hustle buns, sounds like the party is quite possibly still in the vehicle.
Uh oh. This is serious.
We're at 3735. The out from the office, we're going to page fire and EMS.
Now we'll find out where it's at. Apparently, there a car drove into the water river. I'm taking it's the river, depending where it's at. And people are still in the vehicle.
This is just calling for page, Elma Fire and Elma Ambulance.
Yep, that's the river.
Elma Ambulance and Elma Fire Department, you being requested at Brecko's Boat Landing. Again, Brecko's Landing, County Road I and Highway 35. We have a vehicle that went off the road into the water. Driver is possibly still inside. Please advise when en route, end of page 1203. Elma Fire Department and Elma Ambulance, you're being requested at Brecko's Landing. Again, Brecko's Landing, County Road I and Highway 35. We have a vehicle that went off to the road into the water. Driver's possibly still inside. Please advise when en route, end of page 1203. C301 Elma, 1043. Go ahead. We're on scene. The driver is out of the vehicle. The driver is out of the vehicle.
Oh, good. Phew.
We're out of the vehicle and out of the water. 10-4. Copy, thank you.
Hey, Chris. Sorry, I got the 911 system going off on scanner.
Yeah. I'll wait till you're done.
Huh?
I'll wait till you're done listening. I was going to say, scroll down on your page, on the sidebar over here where it says page management.
Yep. I'm on the right one, right?
Yeah, I understand. Scroll down. Scroll down on your page, on the sidebar over here where it says page management.
Which one do I need?
gotta scroll down.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me turn
So
this off. I'm sorry.
Can't see because your photo's in the way.
Yeah, this is all my
You need the one that says Creative Tools.
the settings. Creative tools. Okay, resources and tools.
No, not on there. On the management side. Scrollable. See where it says page management? If you go down on there, there should be one that says Creative Tools. No, go up a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, all the way back to the top.
Hold on. Turn off the audio so you don't have a feedback loop on me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, on the page management, there should be one that says Creative Tools under that, not on your main page like you're scrolling right now, but on page management.
Yeah, okay. Page management. Okay, we got home, index, resource tools, manage job notifications, insight, publishing tools, ad center, page quality, edit page info, and settings. I can turn that off now. The driver's okay.
I don't know why you can't see Creative Tools. Creative Tools should be on there. It should be the right after resources. Oh, Creative Studios, not Creative Tools.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I was looking for is Creative Studios. I'm going to look under settings real quick here.
I don't see it on your page.
Yeah, I
It
don't
should be
either.
right under resources and tools. Not publishing tools. Go up to the very top. It should be the fifth one down.
That's my notifications. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Go back to your main page. Go up to the very top of that list.
Yeah, I got home.
You got to go to the main. You got to hit the Lee Lewis show on the top corner. The thing that says Lee Lewis show.
Oh, this right here?
Page settings. No. Yeah. There you go. Now go down. The fourth one should say Creative Tools. Or the fifth one. I think you're skipping it because it's scrolling too fast. You have to use the drag bar. No, not there. See the drag bar right on?
Okay. The what one?
It's going to be the fifth one down. It says Creative Tools right under notifications. Or right under resources and tools. It's above notifications.
Yeah, you got manage, resource, and tools.
Why it looks like yours. Looks like that.
Yeah, see, I have resource tools above that one.
Yeah, resource tools doesn't help though because resource tools isn't Creative Studios. Is your page listed as a gaming page or just news media?
This, I believe, is news media.
Yeah, you have to add gaming into it to type into the options for the page first. No, you should be able to get Creative Studios because I'm on my other news media page right now. It shows Creative Studios, no problem.
Well, wait a minute. Let me get off of this one. Let me go to the Lee Lewis one.
Yeah, because as long as you're creating content, it should show.
Now, see, this one don't even show tools or nothing.
No, that's your home. That's your personal page.
Okay, so we don't want my personal page.
No.
Okay, so on the Lee Lewis show, see my picture's in the way over here. That's why you can't see. Here, hold on. I can actually, let me get rid of that real quick so you can actually see it all. Live stream. Nope. Hold on, I'll get the right one here. I got to click different ones because I can't remember. I know there's one where you could just see the screen. That's what I'm trying to find.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it easier for you.
Hmm.
Just type in business.facebook.com/creator studios.
On Facebook?
Right on the internet browser.
Oh.
Because you're already logged into Facebook.
Okay, what was it you want me to type in?
business.facebook.com/creator studio. / You gotta type business in front of it.
Oh, business in front of Facebook?
Yeah.
Oops, I got a space there. Hold on, Oscar. Business is BISN. I can't spell now.
BUSINESS.
That's right, BUS.
BUSINESS.
Okay, you were very low. I apologize, Chris. I'm not trying to make you
Oh
aggravated or
no,
not.
no, I understand. BUS.
But let me start all over again
Can you hear
here.
me? Okay. BUSINESS .facebook.com/creative studios. I might just be able to message you the title, and then you can just copy and paste it.
Oh, right here it is. Business.com creator, right?
.com/creative studios. It's down in your
Right
save
there.
link. See down the creative
Yep.
studios? Click on that.
All right, we're in there.
Creator Studios.
Huh?
Creator Studios is what you clicked on, right?
Yep. You should see that on my screen now.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's gonna you're gonna scroll down on this left-hand side, the left bar.
Yeah, where you want me to go to creative tools, right?
No, you're gonna go down to. From there, you're gonna scroll down to Creator Tools.
Yeah, because I see it now.
Yeah, click on that.
And then it says live dashboard. Oops, it's bringing it up now. So.
Yeah, your video lag is a lot compared to your actual.
Okay, so.
You're gonna scroll down on this.
On which one?
Keep going down.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. I gotta remember. I gotta slow down so you can see it. There's a 20-second delay. Forgot.
It should have a game title listing there.
Yeah, it says right now. It says Action News Heroes.
Yeah, you want to change that to the actual game you're playing. So select that or hit the X and then type in.
Farmville.
Yeah.
Right there. Farmville Simulator 19. Okay.
It's Farming Simulator 19.
Yeah, Farming Simulator 19, right?
Yep.
Okay.
It'll
And then,
start showing up when you start typing it in.
yeah, if you should be able to see it now.
Yeah. And then you can hit update information.
Do I want to change the Lee Lewis show or leave that stay the same?
You can leave that at whatever you want.
So pretty much since I already created that, I should leave that alone since everybody knows it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna update like you said. Your changes was successfully saved.
So now when you play, you even play the audio from the game because now it's tagged. Facebook has the rights for the audio for the game. If it's in that game studio right there, Facebook has all the rights. Now that you're actually labeled the game properly,
Yeah.
eventually you'll get creative this sidebar over here and you'll be able to receive stars and everything else.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So now so I don't have to do anything else now, right?
No. But every day when you go live, you got to change that because I don't know how it got the other one gets set up. I think it's through OBS when you set up your stream because you were covering news before.
Well, see my OBS, my Streamlab, it's actually connected with Facebook.
Yeah. So that's
So,
what I'm saying. On the game title on OBS, I don't know how to change that.
well, if I shut it, should automatically once I shut it down. It should when I reboot it back up, it should come up as whatever I changed it on Facebook because
I don't know.
everything is
Because like my vMix software, when I cast out, it casts out whatever I have saved in vMix, not what Facebook thinks.
Oh, okay. So I pretty much want to figure out a way to save this, so I always have this.
Yeah, but you would have to go through where the game title was that you put in before, and then put in Farming Simulator 19.
Okay, it says right here, step 2, to set up streaming software before you go live, you will need to set up an encoder such as OBS, Streamlabs, or XSplit,
Which you have.
and that's what I already have.
Yeah. You have Streamlabs though, not OBS. OBS is it's Streamlabs OBS version, but it's OBS is a lot different than Streamlabs.
Well, yeah, I see. I bought. You can have regular Streamlab where it don't cost you anything, and then I
Yeah.
bought. Then I'm paying for the when I went to the premium package, it gave me the OBS Streamlab OBS
Yeah.
because I have it's called Streamlab OBS uh, 0.24.1.
Yeah.
Pretty
You
cool
see
though.
my software though that I use for mixing?
Yeah,
It's a lot different.
it was a lot different. I was like, when I was seeing that, it's like, whoa, what is this?
Yeah, that's VMix. It's worth $750, but you have to be able to make the money before you can invest in something like that, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean that's what me and you talk about a lot. It's like, you know, you guys are out there putting in and putting out the news and stuff like that, and and people just they'll just go on your page and not support it. They just watch you or want to cause trouble. You know.
Yeah, but I get plenty of supporters. I'm like, now I have a private company that wants to sponsor the channel that is unbiased. They don't want to involve themselves in anything other than just sponsorship. Which if I get that, then I'll stop accepting donations whatsoever because their sponsorship is going to be a lot more than I can get in empty donations.
Yeah, I used to have a sponsor, but he this time of the year his business went down, so he stopped because I used to have Oscar off my desk. I used to have a local sponsor here that he was sponsoring my channel.
Well, I do network, like, because my background, is computer programming. And I do network review videos for a whole bunch of tech companies. And that's where the sponsor is coming from, is one of the tech companies, to my other channel as well, to see if I can grow it out to my viewership. On my other channel, I get hundreds of thousands of views. So,
Oh yeah, you're a lot bigger.
but I can't branch these two channels together because I want to keep them separate. Because one channel I talk about something particular, and this channel I'm trying to do actual news, so I don't want to seem biased or.
Right. Yeah, because like you guys were saying, even the other guy says the same stuff too to what you say, and you guys don't want to be biased. You guys just want to go out there and spread the truth. But if you're doing one show and then like you're saying you got the other one going, it does make it hard.
Yeah.
It really does.
Well, Josh will still be doing the day show, and then we got somebody that's going to be doing weather around the country.
Is there something particular you would like me to do?
Well, we're gonna eventually, as soon as we get all our shows set up, hopefully we'll all butt together, except for, we're gonna have an overnight period where it's a dead zone. And I don't want to be running infomercials because I'm already FCC compliant.
Right.
So as soon as I'm ready, as soon as I have 24-hour coverage of anything, I could be put on all cable networks,
Okay.
which would be way different than any other interaction. Like people are like, I know Steve is trying to do what I'm doing, but Steve doesn't have the know-how in the back and the tech field to have people that are willing to take risk on, My
Yeah.
following on Facebook, his following is very biased. But I have followings of hundreds of thousands of people following my other channel that's just tech stuff. That's all it talks about.
Okay.
Encoding, programming languages, algorithms, all that stuff. That's the reason, like, when I shot that tutorial for you, it took literally a minute or two. I just did it straight through.
Okay. So what do you got going on now? I mean, do you actually have, besides the night show, do you do? I mean, do you have a show going on during
Right
the
now, it's just the night show on Real News Live. Josh will be picking up the daytime show soon, which Josh you see in there all the time. He's
Yeah.
one of the mods, and he's baking as well.
Right.
His show, he has to finish getting equipment still. But that's the reason I'm trying to raise funds quickly now, because he needs equipment to get everything ready. And then the morning show, we actually have a guy that already shoots a morning show, and he doesn't have the viewership, like the loyalty built in.
Right.
But he's the same aspect as me. He does a morning show covering national news, talking about all different subjects. So, like, kind of like Crowder TV is.
Yeah. Well, I was doing that there for a while.
With the Daily Show, like where they have shows all day long, or Daily Wire, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
They have shows all day long on their channel, but they don't have a 24-hour coverage. We're going to have a 24-hour coverage like that.
Pretty much like Facebook, Fox Facebook. They have coverage all day long with different people comes on different times, and then they
Well,
do.
Fox already made me an offer for my show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Vox, and there's another one. They said I can use their platform to stream on, even if I'm not going to be, because if Facebook does end up banning me, I'm not just going to stream to YouTube and Twitch. I'm going to have an actual platform, and it's The Caller.
Okay.
Which is a huge news organization. And they've offered me to stream directly onto their platform. And they'll pay me for content views and everything, just like Facebook would.
Okay.
And ad revenue. But I'm not signing a contract with them. I told them that already, because they know what my plan is, to have a 24-hour news station.
Well,
that
yeah,
covers
you don't want to be.
topics.
Yeah, you don't want to be tied down to their uh, their rules and regulations and everything else.
Yeah, well, their rules are really easy. It's just follow FCC compliance, which I
Right.
already have my own FCC compliance, so I know about that.
Yeah, because I mean, I was in the beginning, I was doing, you know, before all this riot crap started and all this other stuff. Uh, I had a morning show. I was doing. I did bless you. I did a history of our country, any things that deals with our history, and I had pictures, old time pictures and stuff like that, newspaper clippings. And then I went, of course, then I talked about the weather in our town area and stuff, and then national weather. And then I went on with the news, like what's going on in our country and anywhere else in the world. But I mostly stayed in our country, what was going on, and
I'm lucky. You know, their channel,
huh?
the Underground Weather channel.
Yeah, I have that.
It's called the Underground Weather Underground.
Yep.
I was a founder of that.
Really?
So I have meteorologists that are willing to shoot 24-hour day, 10-minute segments.
Okay.
So that's going to be huge because I already have weather coverage taken care of for a 24-hour cast.
You see,
So it'll break into weather every 10 minutes or 10 minutes on the hour.
yeah, well, plus with the location you guys live in, you guys get the that nasty hurricanes and shit.
Well, this is underground weather. The guy that's actually doing it is going to be from, I think he's in Alaska. He casts from Alaska, but he does it for underground weather all the time, anyways. So he's going to be casting for my show as well.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
So
Yeah, cause
it's
see,
going to be kind of crazy once everything gets going, but because the protests aren't going to last forever, and I'm not building on protesting.
well, no,
I'm
yeah,
building.
I'm surprised it's gone this long. To tell you the truth, honestly, I thought the protests would be done with by now.
And all these streamers out there covering the protests, like I've already talked to all of them, even Blue and Ninja and CJ and Mercado Media, to bring them into my fold as Real News Live reporters.
Oh, that
And
would
then
be.
they'll be flying around the country doing live news stories.
Have you talked to Kevin yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't watched a lot of his footage though.
Yeah, see,
That's the thing. I have to get to know the streamer first. Like I know Ninja and Blue personally, and I know their views versus what they stream live.
right.
Like Blue is voting for Trump, Ninja's voting for Trump. They're definitely pro-patriot. They have to seem one way on stream though, because if they don't, they get harassed. Like you seen, Militant Mom stopped streaming because she got harassed.
Yeah, I see. I heard that. You know,
Even though she's trans, that does not bother me, the trans thing at all, because like literally, I had a sister. She's now my brother, but that was her life choice, and she doesn't push it on anybody.
right.
That's a personal choice. And she's in Hawaii, and she works part time at a sandwich shop, but she's also looking to do like destination resort or travel vlogging basically for my channel. So that'll be nice because then we can have a travel segment.
Oh God, I would love to do that.
Because her and her wife want to travel the world, and if we get the money and the funding, then why not send them on a trip around the world and cover everything?
Yeah, see, that's what I was doing, like around here, with my scanner and stuff. I like when the helicopter, I went out there and done that. But we don't really have too much to have. Like right now with the car in the river, the camera I had didn't work, so I can use my cell phone, but I hate using it because just
How much did you spend on the camera you ordered?
it was $300 some dollars.
Okay, if you go on my Amazon wish list, I
Hold on.
think I posted it on there. If not, I'll send you a link to my Amazon wish list to a camera that I personally have experience with. and it's only like $150.
Okay.
And it shoots 30 live video feeds, so over 4K.
Oh, okay.
And it's made for people out there in the field. It's a field camera. That's what it's made for. It's a lot better than shooting on any kind of cell phone or iPhone or anything. That's night vision, everything built into it. So
Yeah, see, that's what I really want, you know, because that way I can go out and do live feeds and stuff like that, and um, or I already bought the lighting. You can see I got a lot better lighting now. Um,
yeah.
I'm slowly getting there. Every time I get my,
Well, the lighting I use on mine is, I know you guys all like, everybody uses this professional lighting setup. I bought a Philips Hue package with all the color changing bulbs, so I can adjust color hues and everything.
yeah, mine's changeable.
Yeah. Well, this is actually, I don't know, actually allows, it's 5,000 different color range.
Oh, I don't
So
have
it's a
that.
much bigger spectrum.
Yeah,
But the bulbs are all LED instead of having incandescent lighting or fluorescent lighting.
yeah. This is LED. LED. They sell them at Kmart for $20. It has a stand and everything, and brackets where you can put your cell phone on and stuff.
Just the bulbs on this are $60 a piece, but it's worth it. Like what I'm planning to do with it,
Oh,
because I'll have the viewership. But once you build the viewership, like now that you have your stream set on the actual game you're playing,
yeah.
you'll get more people that come in and stay in because they like watching the game.
Right, that's what I wanted. Yeah, and I appreciate you helping me because I don't know, because I put myself out there, but it's like, why am I not getting out to the public? I'm only getting out to you know the people that's in my Facebook. You know what I mean?
Well, people think you're playing. They thought you were playing one game, and then when they jumped in, they would jump right back out because you're not playing that game.
Oh, okay.
Like even when I do my streams like Worm.io, I still have 60 or 70 people in the stream that aren't from the channel, aren't watching news because they're not the news people that are normally there.
Right.
Because you have to upkeep your gaming standards in order to be tagged in gaming.
Okay.
So,
Huh.
but just having the proper, like even if you play a different game, you got to make sure you select that game title in Creative Studios. So if you bookmark that page, so you can just go to it right from your bookmarks.
Okay. I got to figure out how to make sure I do that because I'm if I'm not mistaken though, because every time I do this, when I go onto my stream, it add because I have it connected to Facebook, and then I
Yeah.
have uh, YouTube, and then I also have Twitter that is connected to it, but it follows through Facebook.
You're out streaming each one of those separately.
It's all tied into Facebook with the stream.
No, but I know, but when you're sending footage out, you footage directly to Twitch, directly to YouTube.
Yep, all three. Yeah, all three platforms. All three of them.
That's what's killing your performance,
Okay.
because that means they're delacing each one of those videos separately. What I do is I delace one video out stream, which is sent out at the highest resolution and I use Restream, which is expensive. But there's other services where then they recode it to whatever platform it's going to.
So what do you just add them in?
Yeah, I add them in on Restream's website, and then my stream goes directly to Restream,
Yeah,
the website.
because
And
I
then
know.
they recode it for whatever website I'm sending it to. So if I send it to Facebook, they recode it for Facebook. If I send it to YouTube, they recode it for the highest quality YouTube. Twitch, the highest quality Twitch.
Okay, because I know when you come on live, the first one that comes up on my notifications to let me know that you're going live is YouTube first,
Yeah.
and then Facebook
So they
comes up.
don't come up simultaneously because Facebook's encoding is a lot different. So it has to be re-encoded for Facebook for the premium quality. You know?
Yeah, well, that's the way mine is because when I go live, it YouTube comes up first, then eventually uh, Facebook comes on it, but it takes a minute. Even though I'm with Facebook, it's my main system.
Yeah,
Um, it still takes a minute before Facebook actually picks it up.
yeah, because Facebook wants to check your stream quality before your feed shows up.
Yeah, YouTube don't, because you still can see my screens, right?
Yeah, I was outside, but I can see it now.
Okay, now I'm gonna go back to let's see here. I got to move this, move stuff around here a little bit. Um, how did I do that? But anyway, yeah. So when I click on there, it when I click live, it goes through different segments. It starts off with Facebook. It connects with Facebook. Then it goes on, and then it clicks onto YouTube. Then it connects. It circles before it actually comes live. It has to go through all these different places that I go live on. Everything comes live. But YouTube is the first one that jumps into it, and then of course then Facebook and then Twitter.
Yeah. Well, Facebook really doesn't have the platform space for all these lives that they're having right now because of protest streaming.
Oh yeah, they've been knocking a lot of well, see, that was my problem is because I was playing background music or something like that, where there was music playing like the beginning of my game. um I even got a message from the actual owner of that soundbite, uh saying that this is mine, you can't be using this on stream, and from
Yeah,
some
but now
guy
that
from
your
Australia.
game title is actually selected,
Say what?
now that your game title is actually selected,
So I won't have that problem no more.
yeah, because you're actually selected, it shows that you're playing that correct game, and all the audio sources are showing it.
Mm. Okay, because I know uh, before, I thought, once you own the game, because I bought the game and I
Well,
bought,
it's like buying a CD. You buy a CD, you own the rights to play it, but you don't own the rights to play it live on stream.
yeah, you don't have the right to broadcast it.
Yeah, copyrights are totally.
Yeah, because I know I talked to that one gentleman that he sent me a message, by the way.
Yeah, I
And
told him to send you a message.
yeah, he did. He did. And it was kind of cool. It's like, what? Who's this? At first it was like, oh, and then when I was playing the music, it's like, I recognize that music. It was funny. uh, now,
Yeah, and every artist, like if I find more artists, because I'm sure more artists will start coming on. We have like actors that come on the show that you don't even know that are watching, like Steve from UK. That's in almost every minute. He's actually a famous voiceover and actor.
oh, okay.
He's always the one that's like, you should really get into voiceover because my voice. Like right now, I'm talking relaxed, but like when I'm talking on stream, I always enunciate my words and make sure everybody understands what's going on. And,
Yeah, you have the voice of a radio person.
yeah,
I even have got comments that my voice is like that when I use my other voice when I was doing my show, because we change our tones and our voices when we're broadcasting.
yep.
It's just a habit or something. I don't know what you want to call it, but
Which is, I want to make sure I'm speaking clearly. It's streaming.
Now, let's see here. Now, I should be able to, let's see here. Let me go back. I think I shut that off, but we're going to try to bump it back up here. Because I'm seeing I'm getting a couple viewers here.
Yeah, your viewership should definitely go up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I use VideoPad. It's VideoPad that is actually my where I can take videos and stuff, cut it, make my own sound bites to it, change the sounds, that type of stuff. Hold on, I gotta mute. I don't know how to mute. See, this is where I get in trouble right here. Not here. Okay, Chris, I lost you.
You know, movement.
No, I mean I lost your. There we go. See, I have to shut that part off because that belongs to some guy in Australia.
Yeah, but now that you're showing your game content because Facebook owns the rights to stream this game, it shouldn't have any issues.
Good. I really do appreciate, Chris, your help on this. I mean, it definitely makes me, it gets rid of that anxiety that I get because I got things like you do. I take over 30 some pills, 34 pills a day. Okay. For depression, for anxiety, for other things that I got going on. Plus, with my cancer, plus my back and stuff, my arthritis that's in my neck, everything like that. So it's like if I start getting overwhelmed with stuff, if things start really jumping into me, I really, I was like, oh,
Yep.
I try to control it.
I take my Skittles multiple times a day. I know what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember I was listening to you and a couple other people were talking about you guys take the same medications and stuff, different strengths, and like you take so many a day and this other person takes, and I'm like, wow, I'm not the only one out there. And it was kind of, it was, I knew there was people, but to you actually hear people saying they are, it's a whole different world.
Well, like I don't know if you know what methacarbonyl is. I'm sure
Yep.
you do with your background. I take that constant.
Well, you got to keep yourself level, right?
Well, that's where your back. That's back pain.
I take gabapentin.
I mean, the gabapentin doesn't work for me, unfortunately.
I take it. I take 3 tablets 4 times a day. That's how That's how far they were prescribing me OxyContin, and I told them they're pretty much where they can shove that crap. Because I live with pain 24/7. I can't, I used to every time I move I would cry. Now I gotten so used to it because I been doing this, walking and all this for so long, where the muscle relaxers and everything that they're giving me, it actually calms it down a little bit, but it still doesn't take care of that damaged nerve to my left leg.
Yeah.
Because I can't, my left leg is numb. I have no, I have to, sometimes I'm in a wheelchair, sometimes I can walk with a cane, but it all depends on how maybe the nerve got moved a little bit where I can walk with just my cane. And there's sometimes where I'm just in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Have they tried a nerve block on your leg?
What happened actually was I had back surgery. They put those pins and rods, took out the disc out of my lower back. And they were using me as a guinea pig. So they said right after surgery, the same day, they said, we're going to let you go home. and let you recover at the house. Well, that was fine and dandy. I was excited because I didn't, who wants to sit there in the hospital, right?
Yep, I hate doing that.
Exactly. So I agreed to it. I'm like, yes, I'll go home. And they shot me up and everything, made sure I was numb. I did really good till I got to we pulled in the driveway here, and it literally took me to walk 50 feet. Took me an hour, hollering, screaming, and crying my eyes out to try to get in the house. When I was trying to do that, something snapped. Well, the disc and everything they had set up with the rods and everything snapped and went into the nerve of my left leg.
Oh my goodness.
And I will not go back to the hospital and have this done again. I will not go under the knife again. I can't do it. I don't want to do it. So it's
Oh
pretty.
no, they were talking about spinal fusion on me, and I said nope.
Yeah. Plus, like now, who wants to be in a hospital or anything, with all this crap floating around?
Yep.
We're in this flu season now. I mean, who
Well,
wants.
that doesn't bother me, the flu and all that, but having surgery like spinal fusion and being stuck in the hospital with your knee compromised, that's
Exactly. It makes me nervous just going to the supermarket or whatever right now. But I have my surgical gloves, those plastic gloves I put on and I have my mask and, sanitizers and all that
yep.
because I do have, I am a smoker. I'm a high, I have, a couple spots on my lungs. Um, so, and I'm a diabetic. So yeah, I'm a little bit at a higher risk than, with, some of these kids that, can walk around and catch it and not, nothing happens to them.
Yep. It's crazy those kids are just walking around acting like nothing can hurt them because that's the worst thing to do.
You, you know, I had a laugh because I was, I sit there and I don't mind talking politics on my thing, but uh, I was sitting there listening to Biden. Okay, he was sitting there saying that how we got higher, we got more cases out there now and everything like this, blah blah blah. Okay, well you got all these people out there rioting and stuff, these young kids that are catching it, and then they're taking it home to their elderly families and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean we're going to have more deaths.
And he
We're
doesn't
not
want
going
to
to have
condone the
control over
rioters.
this, huh?
And he doesn't want to condone the rioters. He just wants to put it all on Trump's fault.
Exactly. And most of these rioters and stuff like that are Democrats.
Yep.
They're all for Biden, and it's like, well, Biden wants you to tell your people to, keep the mask on and not being rioting and stuff like that. People think, well, you get to have the mask on, you're not going to catch it. Well, they touch things. When you watch those videos, they're touching each other. They're hand in hand, arm in arm, and all this other stuff, and then their hands and then they touch their mask and their face and other
Not
stuff
only
like
that,
that.
their eyes are still exposed, and it's an airborne virus. And it's microparticles, so it goes right into it.
I lost you, Chris. Your voice or something.
Well, it's an airborne virus, so it goes right into your irises.
Well, exactly.
Your mask doesn't protect your eyes.
No, and and plus it's also you can catch it on your hands, right?
Well, if you get it on your hands and you touch any part of your face, you're gonna get it.
Exactly. That's my whole point about it. Why does people do this? I mean, they're screaming that
Yeah,
we
Grandpa, I'm on the phone.
huh
My grandfather.
oh How's he doing?
You need pants? Let me help you. I'll help you. I'll get you some pants. How you feeling? Well, you should sleep at night. I'll get you some pants. They're in your closet. Yeah, I'll put those ones on you. They got suspenders on them. Take a seat. Take your shoes off first, of course.
I'm just letting you do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
I know had to take care of my dad. He was dying with asbestos cancer.
Oh boy. Yeah, my grandpa was good.
Oh, that's
Good
good.
man. He taught me everything I know, right?
That's that. You know, I always say, always listen to your elders.
Oh, the back's not even strapped. We just put this strapped up in the back too. I'm gonna get them on you. Don't worry. What? Nothing. I'm on the phone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let me tighten them up a little bit. Fix this one. That's backwards.
Hey, listen!
Ugh. There you go. You better? You gotta get your walker. You can lay down if you want to. Are you hungry? Are you hungry or anything? You can do whatever you want. You need to get your walker though if you need a walker in the house. Sorry about that.
Oh no, no, no. Hey, believe me, I understand. Like I said, I give
That's
you
on.
I give you so much credit for I'm proud of you.
Yeah, it's 90% of the time at night when I say I'll be right back. It's like something. When I'm going to smoke, I just say I don't smoke. I don't care.
Oh yeah. Oh, I just got done with a cigarette. I can't believe it's already going on. Well, my time is 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 2 o'clock here.
Yep. Yeah, I was thinking about making a trip down. I got family down there in Florida too. I got family all over the United States.
What's up? You hungry? You thirsty? I don't know. You needed pants, and I got you pants. You wanted some pants on, and I got you some pants on. You can go lay down. And that's how my mic gets muted accidentally.
You back?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah,
Uh,
I definitely appreciate your help. I knew there was a way you had to do so. My son, I mean, they know some, they do some gaming and stuff like that, but they don't know my system because this is all different for them, and they like it. They're doing the
yeah.
same thing.
Oh, they stream games and stuff like.
Yeah, They
Well, they
actually,
should share their viewers with you. They should tell their viewers, hey, check out, we do this.
well, they actually, they have viewers and stuff, but they actually have what's called they have like 6, 8 people playing the game at the same time.
Oh,
That type of system.
so they're streaming like RPGs, role
Right,
playing
right, right.
games,
So it's a little different than
or
what I
first
do.
person shooter. Yeah.
I'm trying to get some like somebody wants to join in, wants to play. But I can't do that shooting games and stuff. The the zombie stuff or anything like that. I can't get into that stuff. I don't like it.
Yeah. And plus, it's way efficient. This stuff drives me crazy. You know, you're stimulated and then you're like, I
Hmm.
don't feel like doing it anymore.
Well, I can't keep up with them either because I mean I'm not that fast at it. I need something slow and slow pace.
That's something you do at your own pace. Have you tried the trucking game, Trucking Simulator?
Yeah, well, I actually have a couple of my trucker buddies. Like I said, I was driving truck for 17 years, and they says, you should do the trucking game and stuff. And I'm like, I thought about it, but then I went, it's like, I don't know. I like the farm bill stuff because I love farming.
Because there's a lot of people I know that watch Trucking Simulator.
Yeah, there is. I see that because when I go to on Facebook, go to the live or the live feeds and stuff. There's a lot of people doing trucking.
Yeah, because their viewership is so high to do it. And they were never even truckers. You listen to half of them, they don't have a clue what's actually happening.
No, they don't. I laugh at some of them. you know.
Like they go and get a heavy wrecker and they're like, I need a crane. I'm like, you should have grabbed the crane because you knew what the the mission was to pull a car from the river, and you got a heavy wrecker and it's a bankment. Come on.
Yeah, I was watching one guy. You were talking about water river. The guy thought he could drive a semi truck through, across the river to get to the other side. I'm like, yeah, that ain't gonna work. He only got to the shore.
Yep.
You can't,
Especially because that sand's so soft. The semi truck weighs so much.
exactly. But no, I did. I thought about doing it. Uh, but again, there's a lot of people that has that game. I mean, there's not many. There's a couple Farmville simulators out there. Not that many. There's a couple of them, and they have good followers. Like 300 some people watches them.
Yeah, now that you label correctly, you probably could follow shit.
Yeah, thank you. That'll help me. But see, I want to make mine not just me playing the game though. I'm trying to make it into like a talk show game where we can talk and stuff like that, and that way they have something to watch besides like I said, the writers and stuff like that, because you guys do that you guys already cover that kind of stuff. And like Steve, he has over 2.5 3.5 people following him you know per night and stuff like that, and you got all these followers. And
Yeah, he's losing a lot of viewership now though because people are sick of his. He bitches and moans on his chat or in his stream now
yep.
about people, and people are like his longtime followers are saying, "Just shut up. You make plenty of money. Just deal with it."
Yeah, well, that was the one. That's one of the reasons why it turned me off. He's sitting there putting his face up on billboards and stuff like that, spending that kind of money when you know we had devastation of these fires and hurricanes and everything else. Instead of just giving your money to on Tuesday on the police department person, you know, let's.
Well, I did 2 weeks of every donation went right to fire support.
Yeah, I remember you saying that. But you also got to make money for your show too, though. If you, like Steve, the money he makes, it's unbelievable, and I don't see it going anywhere. So,
No, like he was saying the other night on stream, he said it live. He makes over 800,000 a year, and all he does is freight broker live now. He does not own a brokership anymore.
right.
So he's making 800,000 a year just doing what he's doing with his live stream and his news page,
It's
which
ridiculous.
is ridiculous.
It is
And people
ridiculous.
didn't understand that.
But people keep pouring money into him.
Yeah, because he says, "Oh, it's from my brokership company." You can look; he doesn't own a brokership company right now.
Oh, he did get rid of that, did he? Because he did have one, didn't he?
Yeah, he got rid of it at the end of last year, before Corona even came around,
Oh, okay.
because it was operating at a loss, which he doesn't talk about.
Right. Because he has been covering this ever since, way in the beginning. Because he was on there and I was on there. And then all of a sudden, then there was quite a few, and then it got dropped down to just a few of you guys now. I don't know if they just.
Well, people like Crooked Nose Media, Joey. I don't know if you ever watched him.
Yeah.
He is so biased and so racist.
Yep.
He got kicked off of Facebook, kicked off of YouTube. Twitch, he's already gotten 3 warnings. The next one, now he's back on YouTube because his 30-day ban has expired.
Right.
I guarantee you, he violates that tonight.
Yeah, because you cannot when you're doing this stuff. And you even say it, and you guys have it on. You bring it up on your titles on the chat. We do not talk about this, or that, because you don't want to lose your spot.
Yeah, well, like Steve has said some very hateful comments too, like against transgender, against blacks. In the beginning, he was very, very bad. Now he's toned that down a lot because he noticed his viewership doesn't like that.
Yeah, well, just a week or so ago, he was getting dropped. They were dropping his butt.
Yeah, last night they were dropping him. There was people in chat saying, "I'm no longer going to watch you."
Yeah, you do get new viewers because of Chris. Or Steve.
Yeah, because of him.
Yep.
And then Steve recommends Joey to all his viewers, like people that want to view somebody else. He recommends Joey. He refuses to recommend me because he knows I'm the only true competitor.
Yeah.
Which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, because he really don't like sponsoring anybody or streamers. He don't really say follow. He has that arm.
Well, with that, like he's using all these streamers' feeds, and you'll hear him talk about them once in a while, saying how much they hate it.
Oh yeah.
You never hear a streamer say anything negative about Real News Live. If anybody like Blue and Ninja and all them, if they see that I'm using their stream, they'll be like, "Oh, make sure you support to the restreamer too."
Yep. I've definitely heard that.
Live.
That's one of the reasons why I stay with you. That's why I like watching you.
Because I make sure, like the other day, the other morning, I was watching Ninja, and he didn't have gloves and he didn't have his card on him. All he had was his phone, and there was no money in his Cash App account. And he needed gloves. It was freezing out the other morning, so I said, "Go into the store, get a pair of gloves, put them in the cash register, see how much they are, and I'm gonna send you the money right away." I did it right then and there. He's like, "Oh, thank you so much." And then, like, every night when I do my show, I always donate a portion to every streamer that I use, besides the very biased streamers that I have to use because there's nobody else there.
Right.
But like Ninja and Blue, every night that they're on, they always get a portion of money.
Yeah. See, only thing I like,
And that's what Steve should be doing, is reinforcing the streamers. They're the ones giving him the content.
Yeah,
If I can get them all under my news label, Steve can't use any of them because I'm a licensed FCC compliant news. It's like restreaming Fox News. You can't do it.
right. Now, see, I have restreamed Fox News and stuff, some of their segments and stuff. I have never gotten in trouble for it yet.
Yeah, if it's short clips, you get away with it.
Yeah, because that's all I do is like
Fox doesn't find out.
if it's if it's something I think it needs to be out there and it deals with history. Because like I said, my when I first started doing all this a while back, it was all about history and stuff. And then if somebody on the news or whatever brought up history and stuff like that, I would grab that and then do some research on it to make sure it's legitimate, and then I would then we would talk about it on my stream because I did a lot of
You
history
get
stuff.
away with small clips as long. Like I see streamers out there like I don't know if you know Agent 6 or the other one. They use Woke Stream, which is Woke has copyrighted that stream. They actually own every content of it.
Right.
And they restream it directly to theirs, and they're getting viewers, thousands of viewers on copyrighted material. They're not adding any content, they're just directly restreaming it.
And well, but they're actually big people though too, aren't they?
No,
No.
like Agent 6 is not, they don't have, FCC compliance is what allows you to use other people's content, like what I use. Steve doesn't even have FCC compliance. Like he always says, well, it's fair rights used for news. He is not an FCC news organization, so he has no fair rights. He uses that as his argument so people don't try to sue him. But if you're not registered with the FCC in compliance, then you don't have the right because you are not a registered news network. You may own an S corp or an LLC that's broadcasting news, but that does not make you an actual news company. There's compliance issues and everything you have to go through.
Well, yeah. You have to be compliant with with stuff, like you said. You can't just like I noticed with Steve and stuff. He'll like you were talking about a minute ago about how he'll go into people's streams and say this is what's going on, and of course he talks over everything, and then all you do is you see him, and you don't get to see the actual stream and stuff, but he'll sit there and talk about them and everything like that. But then he don't help them, so they can become better streamers or become bigger, out there news press people, like CJ and
Yes.
Kevin and them guys, they're out there.
He makes sly comments about every single streamer he puts on at one
Mm-hmm.
point or the other. Even though CJ did an interview with him, he tried to make CJ look like the bad guy.
And he's not.
And that's the reason, like, I support CJ and I support Mercado. Andrew has a lot of issues with his personal life, so.
Yeah, Andrew does. Because I
Like,
watch
I'm
Andrew.
there. Anytime he needs to talk, I tell him, message me if you need to talk about anything, man. Don't go back to what you used to be doing. Because he used to be addicted to drugs. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, well, the rumor type deal is I heard about it, yeah.
And, but he actually, like, we talk about it. He talked about it once on stream, but he deleted that video so people wouldn't know.
Yeah, I noticed that too. There's a lot of. I've actually have started doing that too, where I will delete my stream because Facebook will come on there and says, "Well, you can't have this on there." It's like, okay, well then I just deleted the whole thing.
Yeah. See, I don't have to delete any of my content, luckily.
No, no, because you're licensed.
I have a green page. There's no violations, no flags, no nothing. And I talk about stuff that a lot of streamers are afraid to even bring up. I just can't allow people in chat to say it because I know they'll get banned. But I have an FCC compliance letter filed with Facebook, so if they try to say anything, I say, hey, I'm following every single FCC compliance law.
And you do. I mean, that's why I like you. That's why I follow you a lot. I mean, because you do comply with everything, and you don't allow certain content to be put out there. You know, like hey, you can't have this, can't do this, you guys. You know, and you don't sit, and you're not ban happy. You don't sit there and ban them for, you know, delete them. You know, take them off completely. You just take off what they said.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll mute people, like put them on a 15-minute timeout or a 30-minute or an hour timeout,
Yeah.
just so they get the point. Like if they keep posting the same thing, instead of banning them, I just put them in timeout.
Oh, you're talking about the trolls?
Well, no, just like people that are posting stuff that's not real or not true information that can be fact verified and everything. And I tell them stop posting that. We don't know what the actual truth is on that yet.
Right.
And they'll
You
post
haven't
it
done
again and
research.
again. I'll just put them in timeout, and then they don't do it again after that.
Yeah. Till you get the facts and research on it, you don't allow it on there.
Yeah, because I don't want gossip.
There you go. That's
I'm a
the
news
word.
company, not a gossip company.
Exactly. You're not. But but I mean, back to the one thing too. If you do set up your show and stuff, and if there's something you want me to do, I mean, I have time. I'm I'm retired. I can't work or anything, so all I do is I sit at home right here at my desk. So I mean, I could do research. I could do all kinds of stuff. I can I can monitor uh, different stuff, whatever.
Get it built up high enough, and we can afford to pay everybody.
Do what?
And for a lot more people. So as soon as we get it built up and we can afford to pay people, I'm going to be looking for a lot more content. So
Well, I'm not looking to be paid.
we're going to be everybody that works for me has to get paid.
Well, you know what I mean. But if there's something you want me to start working on, so we can get it on, like you said about the cooking show. Well, that's kind of hard to do for me as well because that requires me to stand on my feet a lot.
Yeah.
And and plus, like I said, there are thousands of cooking shows out there right now.
Yeah.
So, but I
Well,
mean,
there's thousands of cooking shows, but there's not a platform that's built for more than just that. And a lot of, like, if you notice, a lot of news companies go to infomercials at night, which I hate.
right.
So pre-recorded footage for that is perfect, basically.
So,
I just got to figure what the niche would be for that.
yeah. Well, because I was applying for all that too. Doing that when I was doing my feed, doing my shows and everything. I was pre-recording shows. Um, like different spices and stuff like that. I put them in little containers that are not marked and stuff like that. So because you can't show like Mountain Dew because you don't have permission to advertise for that company. So I make sure everything is covered or turned around or whatever, so you don't see the actual name.
Yeah.
Because I make sure I try to try to make sure I don't have any anything that I try not to do anything I don't have the rights to, and I learned the hard way. I mean, I have not got completely banned from Facebook or anything. I just get a warning thing up saying, hey, you can't do this. They have deleted my certain sounds or certain things, but they didn't actually take me completely off.
Yeah.
So,
And a lot of people come on, and I know, like, people that come on and say, you can't be playing music on a live stream. And they've already reported me because I can see the report come through.
right.
And I'm like, first of all, I own the rights to this music, so I can play it all I want. And then they're like, really? I'm like, yep.
Yeah,
So I've seen that report to Facebook, and they've already said that they got a erroneous report because all my copyright music is filed with Facebook already, so they know I have the rights to it.
Yeah, it's like now I have that, what you helped me with earlier. Now I can, if I want to play that music and stuff, I'm glad I'm able to do it. So I do have some background music that are just listening to tractor roaring or, you know what I mean.
Yep.
But I don't know how to
And
do that on this
and
yet.
I'll get you some other titles as well. I just know, like, American Patriot Writer is really he's trying to build his following. I'm trying to get his music out there, so he starts writing more.
Now I should put their heading name or whatever on there so it's promoting that person.
Nope, you don't require any of that. It's just because when people use if they were to listen to the song and they look up the lyrics, it'll come up as his right away.
Okay.
You never age with his name coming up.
No, I noticed that. Because I never see because I even see people say, "Hey, what's the name of that song?"
Yep.
You know, and stuff.
And then I gotta go back and look and try to find my song list, see who's playing what.
Yeah, 'cause that's pretty cool the way you do it. I mean, like I said, I really enjoy watching, your stuff, and like I said, I'm usually in the background, just kind of like just listening and reading all the comments and all that stuff, and some of them I've just shaking my head too. And then like those angry faces. Every once in a while, I say, please don't put angry faces up there. It hurts. It hurts the person is this, not the person that's filming.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever noticed that.
Yeah, a lot of people do that now. They're like, stop putting angry faces.
Yep.
And it's only like people that come in and do it and they leave right away. So, like, I have Michelle working on banning those people that are doing it repeatedly. Like, she keeps track of everybody that does angry faces every night.
Yep. Yeah, well,
And
it
after,
tells you
like,
the
the
name.
fourth night in a row, she just bans them.
Yeah, because if it shows me who's saying it
Yeah.
or putting out the angry faces. I click on there and it gives me all the people's names who gave you the angry faces.
Yeah, I have her keeping track of them, so she knows exactly how many times they've done it in the stream. If they just show up and do it and leave, she marks it down, and then we know to ban them because that's all they're going to do is just keep doing it.
Right, and it hurts you.
Yeah. They're just coming in just to be trolls.
Yeah. There's so
Which
much.
is like when I was streaming Ninja the other night, that guy that was complaining about me streaming Ninja,
Yeah.
and then he just stream and told Ninja, Real News Live is using your feed, and he goes, yeah, he has total permission. Unlike Steve's, I don't know if you know, but Steve and Bear Gang Media were having a conversation back and forth. Bear Gang Media posted all the messages. They do not want Steve using their stream, period. And Steve said, well, I'm going to use it anyways. I don't give a fuck. So I messaged Ninja and Blue to make sure I was still cool with them using their stream. They go, yeah, you always have permission, man. You actually tell the truth and call it the way it is. Not everything's a riot. Not everything's destructive.
Exactly.
And when it is, they call that out too. So it's not like I'm just calling it out.
Oh, yeah. It's just like the one we had in Kenosha. Kevin sat there and he walked the 30 some miles from it started at 1:20 in the morning till 6 o'clock at night and everything. And they walked from Kenosha all the way to Milwaukee. And
yeah, and Andrew marched that whole way.
Yeah, him, Andrew, CJ, they were all there.
Well, CJ rode in the car about 15 miles of that.
Yeah, Kevin didn't even ride in nobody. He walked that whole thing too.
Yeah, Kevin and Andrew.
Yep. And and
Kevin
nothing was biased.
Andrew Sarge.
Yeah. Boy, they paid for it for a couple days. They still paying for it. They're still sore.
Well, Andrew has really bad knees from his time in the service. So I couldn't believe it. I told him he shouldn't be doing that whole march because he knows his body can't handle it. And he did it anyway.
Right. I can't believe I'm still alive. My daughter's on here too.
Oh, so she's used to hearing our conversation.
Yeah, she's stalking us. She likes watching her old man.
That's good. It's good you got your family to watch on you. They can check in on you at any time.
Yep. Last night when I was watching you guys and stuff, she came on. Well, I wasn't feeling good at all yesterday. I was having really. Last night I was really, well, with my aunt died and
Yeah.
everything. I was not feeling good at all. And she asked me if I was going to be on my game live because she loves watching me play my game. I'm like, no, I can't do it tonight. You know, because when there's no, nothing really going on, like really to watch or whatever, and then I'll play my game and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get like somebody else, want to join in with the game and whatever, trying to make a. I'm trying to make a show out of it, but I don't know if it's going to work.
Well, now that it's labeled correctly, I'm sure you'll get people that'll come in and actually watch the gameplay. It'll
Yeah,
take some time, but as soon as you get a couple people that are watching it, they'll tell other people that watch the same similar kind of stuff, and that's how it grows.
yeah. I know. Like when I was doing my history channel, you know, I had about 70 people would follow me on that show. Mostly, it's a lot of the people around here, but I also had people, my cousin down in Florida, and then I had, different areas. But that's, they're like, well, you talking about the weather just in your area, and then I started talking about the weather all over the place. That was like
Yeah.
right in the beginning. So I did the weather for the nation weather, and
Well, that's why I'm lucky where I'll have a meteorologist actually doing it for me, so I don't have to worry about that.
right. Well,
Hey, listen!
I don't know why I keep getting that one sound. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I was doing it all myself. I all day long I would get all the research and stuff, and then in the morning I'll start my show up, and I had 1 hour show. You know, about history. I had pictures. Like I would talk about Abraham Lincoln. I would talk about the founders of our fathers, and talk about our, you know, when the White House was came about, and in our local area, our town when it was first founded, and how it got built up, and all different stuff. And I have newspaper clippings that go way back from 1935 and to 1918, when newspapers around here were going on. I have clippings that happen all over the country, with J.F. Kennedy and the whole 9 yards. So I had all that going on, and I still got tons and tons of more clippings. I could actually go back in, do my history channel again. But because of the riot and everything started going on, the protesting and all that stuff, I lost all my viewers. Everybody, didn't want to hear that no more. You know,
Yeah.
they
It's
wanted to.
sad because if you don't know your history, then you just repeat the same mistakes.
Yep. And that's what I was doing is, letting people know the facts about our history. I would do all the research. I would go on, Google and everything, got all my information, and I would, put pictures and talk about them and stuff like that. And, but like I said, when all this stuff started going down and everything, it's like nobody cared about our history. They wanted to change our history. You know, they didn't want to hear what the old history was about.
Yeah.
So I kind of just done away with it, and I started covering the protesting and stuff. But I guess I was on the wrong platform or whatever. I wasn't getting the views or whatever. I don't know. I When I changed my system, I didn't do it right. So
Yeah,
hopefully,
it's hard to get viewership. Like you see, like some of people in there, and then some nights I have 400 people in there. And that's just Facebook's notifications not going out and other issues. But like when I started, I didn't have any viewers.
Yeah.
I had to push through that for about 2 weeks like that, and then I got a couple viewers, and then all of a sudden more people and more people and more people.
And then it got to where you were. It now it became a full-time job for you.
Well, one of my jobs, I still do computer programming all day, so.
Do you?
Yep. I got to make income to support the channel until it's self-supported.
Yeah, you're right. And it's like,
I mean, I had one night where I made over $500, but that was like a fluke because usually I don't make anything.
well, you know, and you don't really promote it though. That's the thing. I think if
I,
you had
I
a,
don't want to push. I don't want to push the donations. Like I want people just to donate when they want to.
yeah, but people don't know because I see comments in there. You know, well, how do we donate? You know, a lot of times you don't catch it. You know, and people just well, okay, what? I guess you don't really want it or whatever.
Yeah, it's
That's
not important to me. It's pinned on the bottom and it's on my actual post. So like the people that really want to donate, like the other night, I don't know if you were watching. Like the streamer goes, "Oh, I got a $500 donation." That's the night I got a $500 donation.
yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah. But anyways, I said, "Wow, I wish I got a $500 donation." And
No, I do. Yeah, I
one
do
of the
remember that.
one of the viewers sent me $500.04. She goes, "Now you're better than them."
But I do
Because
remember you saying, yeah.
we have some really rich viewers that watch my channel. They're not intertwined in the donations because I don't ever push it. Like Steve's constantly pushing
Oh yeah,
donations, stars. Like he's trying to raise $1,000 in stars a night. Plus he gets his PayPal and Venmo and Cash App donation.
and plus the sponsorships.
Couple thousand a night plus sponsorships.
Yep.
And
And
what
then
does
he
he do with
spends
that
two
money?
thousand dollars
Right
on a
to his
billboard.
pocket. See, and like, have you ever seen any proof of his donations for this charity? Because like I looked up the charity he sponsored last week to see if there was any donation to that charity inside the GoFundMe. Nope, nothing there.
Well, I know now there was two of them I checked out way in the in the beginning part of it. Uh, the one police officer that was uh, guilty that he was raising money for the family. Um, that the family got on there and said thank you and everything else. So I know that went to that family. But that was, he does that on Tuesday. Tuesday's the only day he actually puts out a donation.
Yeah, I know, but like 2 weeks ago, I looked at the guy that he said that the donations were going to, and he was going to go right to GoFundMe, which those are public.
Right.
So you can see the amount actually donated. There's still no donation from him on there. So
Well, he did say sometimes, like GoFundMe and stuff like that. He actually don't. He takes the money out and sends it to him with his other charity. Like PayPal and all that. He takes that money out and then he sends it to him.
yeah, that's not transparent. See, and the problem with that is he can't claim that as a donation. So him saying like when I do donations like for fire victims,
Yeah.
it has to go through a C3 corp or a C corp or actual charitable corporation, C5013.
Right.
So it actually shows that the donations were actually made. Like any claim that I make of donations, I have proof because it goes to an actual charity that goes directly to the people. He's not a charity, so him donating directly like that to people, he can claim he's raising money for people, but that's false advertisement because that's not. He can claim or give whatever he wants and then keep whatever he wants.
Right. He can say,
There's no
well,
transparency.
10% goes to them and I keep the 90% type deal, right?
Yep. So there's no actual transparency, and it looks like he's doing good, but because he on those nights I'm sure he raises 5,000 to 6,000 bucks.
Oh, yeah.
So if he gives 1,000, or even if he gives 1,000 to them, he's making more than he does on a normal night, just by claiming he's donated.
Yeah, because I know he just bought a whole. He bragged about how he just got done buying all new equipment for his stream system, computer monitors and everything, routers, and I mean all the stuff plus the equipment to go out live and his own Wi-Fi system and all that.
Yeah.
And and he even said how much he spent and stuff like that. And it's like, man, how in the hell do you get that kind of money?
Well, he does nothing else other than the stream. So any money he's getting is merchandise and stream.
Yeah.
So he's getting heavily donated to, and he makes it seem like he's not, like he's dying for money.
Yeah, he's always pushing it. Donate, donate, and the thing goes up on the screen. You know, but I wish that for you though. I mean, I really wish people could give you more donations and stuff so you can build this up because I like to see I like to see you be built up like you're talking about that you want to do. I really like to see that happening.
Yeah, I want to be able to take on mainstream media with truth versus their opinions.
Exactly. I mean, if there's any way I can help or anything like that, Chris, please, let me know. And I mean, I'm there for you because, like I said, I watch you all the time, and
Yeah, as we grow, and once we get out of this political season, the protests die down. Because then I think Steve will die down a lot because Steve won't be covering. He doesn't know how to cover real news. I mean, he has his PT News articles, but those articles are half. If you read half of them, they're not well investigated. The facts.
and he claims it is though.
Well, it's him doing it, so he has no person checking his information.
Well, now that draws a question. Make sure there's nobody else. Okay, that draws a question. All right, so he claims that he has people out there doing his investigations and stuff. Is that true or not?
He's just using public data.
Okay.
I have people inside the Portland Police Department. Like he's done an interview with one Portland police officer that quit. I
Right.
have people that are actually in Portland Police Department that I get information from. All the streamers give me all their information. Like I know where they're going to be, even though they won't announce it to anybody else. I know where they're going to be, when they're going to be there,
Yeah.
and that I get because I have that connection with them. Like Steve has a platform, yeah, but he doesn't have connections with the people. And like I still do work for government entities, so like I write a lot of their systems. So a lot of law enforcement departments know me already. If they
Okay.
have a problem with the system or an algorithm running on their platform, they have to call me anyway. So, which gives me a good foot in the door that he's never gonna have.
Yeah, because I know he claims that oh yeah, I have these connections and everything like that, and but I never see uh, how do you say it? I don't actually see the proof of it.
Well, did you watch his stream when he was at the Patriot rally in Lakeland?
No, I didn't.
His his camera was sideways most of the time or at an angle. None of the footage is straight. And if you're going to be out there doing something, do it right.
Well,
And then you
yeah,
can hear him yapping to people in the background the whole time instead of actually being up close and seeing what's happening. He's so far back, you can't even see the speaker. It
what
was
about these?
ridiculous.
What about these people that he interviews? I mean, he
He
has on
didn't,
his show that he interviews on his show.
Well, the people that he interviews on his show are just random people. Say, "Oh yeah, I'll do an interview."
Yeah,
Like I could have DHS people on there all day long because I can't tell you how, but
right. I
we
know.
have DHS people in chat every night,
Jeez.
which is funny because they won't watch. He's pushing it, and it's causing a bigger divide. That's what they say to me, right?
Yeah, well, he's losing it. Like you said, I mean, I've been watching his numbers come down. I think he's down to like 1.5, I think it is right now. He used to be up there like 3, 4, but
Yeah, people are sick of his voice.
or
That's what I
he
hear the
puts people
most.
down. He
I don't know what's.
yeah, he constantly says bad things about people and stuff like that when he's on live like that. He really makes people seem like trash.
Yep.
You know, people get tired of that, and I see it on your show where yeah, I stopped watching him. And like that one day when Steve was his feed kept dropping out, dropping out. You know, and people
Well,
are like,
I do cyber services. So I contacted Steve and I said, Steve, obviously keep getting attacked. Why don't you let me do an analyst on your system, write an algorithm where they can't hit your server anymore? Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. And I said, look me up. There's a reason I still do contractor work for the government and Cyclone, the number one leading private contract, when they use me, you know?
yeah, he thinks he knows it all.
Well, he hired some local up there where he lives. He only lives like 45 minutes from me. And I looked up the guy's name that he hired. The guy doesn't even do cybersecurity. He does computer network, which is totally different. I tried to explain that to Steve. Oh no, there's no. I said, then why do you get taken down?
Yeah, he's
I
not
mean, I get denial of service attacks all the time because of what I do, you know.
right.
And I never get taken down for more than 2 seconds. Maybe my stream feeds out for 2 seconds, comes right back.
Yeah, I don't really see
And then, of
you.
course, their server shuts down.
Yeah, because I don't really see you get taken off at all. I mean, I don't even see any messages, stuff like that. That's one of the reasons why I like following you, because you're not going to be knocked out. I don't want to sit there and follow
Well, I tried to
somebody,
offer my help for free. I wasn't even going to charge him.
and he would not.
I
He
said, I'll
wouldn't
write
take
you
it.
a custom algorithm where nobody can get into your system, but nobody can interrupt your live feeds. Nobody can interrupt your database or your server.
And he won't. He wouldn't take you up on it, huh?
No, because he doesn't like me because I'm a competitor of his. But yeah, he pushes people to the only other competitor there is, really, which is Crooked Nose Media, because he has the same bias views as Steve.
Oh,
He doesn't like that I'm unbiased.
and I'm surprised. You don't get a lot more like him. You know what I mean? Because you are true media.
Well, that's the people that are coming in now and joining nightly to get a couple more followers every night because they're coming from Steve's feed.
Yep.
Like, they message me about it.
No, I see it. Not private messages. I mean when they're on
Oh, in chat, yeah.
yeah,
And
chat.
they say stuff right directly in chat about him, which I feel terrible, but the truth is the truth.
Exactly. I mean, when I see that, of course I don't say anything, like yeah, I was just over at Steve's channel and he blah 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 and I'm like, ooh, don't, watch what you're saying, but I don't say nothing but because I'm not your mod or anything like that. So I try to not, I don't get into it. Put it that
Yeah,
way.
I try to ignore everything about Steve's channel. It makes people like some people get upset because like Steve will be off and then they'll be watching my channel instead and they'll be like talking about Steve. I'm like, yeah, okay,
And well, I
not
think
talking
I
about
even
him.
heard you say, "Well, we don't talk about other streamers here."
Yep.
Yeah, I remember hearing you saying that a couple times because people want to try to get in there and want to badmouth another streamer and stuff like that. I'm not bad mouthing Steve right now or anything like that. It's just the truth type stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
I
just
want to help him out with this problem.
yeah, not
Not just
having keep having these issues. He's gonna die out, and he's gonna it's gonna be painful because once you die out, once you start losing all your people and the regular people and stuff like that, you're gonna lose your show.
yep.
And then what are you going to do? You can change your title, change your name, stuff like that, and try to build a new one. But yeah,
Yeah, but anybody that comes in and sees him, they know right away what it is.
exactly. That's why I was asking you. Should I change my name of my show? The Lee Lewis Show. Then I got to thinking, well, if I do that, then the people who do follow me won't be able to find me.
Yeah, just leave it the way it is, as long as the game's tagged correctly. Because when people go to search like new gaming content, they search the game they want to watch.
Yeah, I just didn't know how to do
So
it.
like if somebody goes and searches Farm Simulator 9 or Farming Simulator 19 right now, they're going to see your stream.
Yeah, and I should get better
Just to
followers by
followers.
that.
Yeah,
And I do it every day.
followers that actually want to watch.
Yeah, I try to do it every day. I want to, I'll play the game every day. Well, actually, I get on here and I play, and that way I just put it on live, and that way if anybody wants to join in, want to have a conversation and stuff like that, I can even, like right now where me and we're talking and stuff like that. We can do stuff. I want to be able to do kind of stuff like this, but have a different type of viewing with me playing the game. Right now, I'm not playing the game because if I click on it, everything gets restarted. But
Oh, you can't play the because I'm on audio with you right now on your computer.
right, it'll mix in.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I mean, I gotta. I do have others. I might be able to do like maybe put a like headset or whatever where the sound goes to my headset. Maybe I don't know. I got to figure that out. I don't know how to split the sound yet.
Complicated, especially when you're doing screen capture with OBS.
Yep. I know there's a way to doing it because I have different, like the desktop audio. I have the mic number. I have this mic. I have the other mic. And then I have like 3 different speakers. I can turn those on and I can actually turn speakers off. I just got to connect the speakers up to it yet. So
See,
that
I'm
way,
lucky. In my screen capture, I can select either desktop or whatever direct feed I want from my screen capture, no matter what. None of the audio comes through except for what's being captured.
yeah, because you have like your
From the stream.
music. You can actually talk with your music. Well, yeah, I can do that too. Like right now,
That's using a mixer.
yeah, that's what I have as a mixer. Yeah, I just got to figure out how to split it.
Yeah.
So it's not everything going on in one speaker.
Somebody else is using OBS. Who is it? I think. They can do a better walkthrough on OBS where to show you all the tricks.
Yeah, I've been watching. I go to YouTube and I'll go on because this one guy, he has Stream OBS, and that's where I got figured out a lot of my stuff out and stuff. So I just got to go in there and watch his videos. You know, like what you did for me. You know what you did. You know, you brought in click here, click there. But the problem is, I forget. I look at it and I forget. I have to pause it, then go to it, play it, pause it.
Well, I'm used to doing or programming tutorials for people that are very versed in the programming already. So
You're able to comprehend, or you can memorize stuff faster and keep it in your head and be able to do it. Where I can't look at stuff and then go to something else and try to remember what I just watched. It's like reading a book. I can't read a book and remember what I read.
yeah,
If that makes sense.
it does.
Ever since I've been on these medications and stuff, in fact, this one medication I take, they when the guys would come out of Korea War and stuff uh, with high blood pressure, they were giving them this medication, and they found out that this medication as well, like it blocked their memory for having nightmares and stuff. The same medication, so this blood medication I'm on also blocks. I don't dream at night. I don't have no dreams. I don't have no nightmares like I used to. But the other downfall of this makes me forget what that I'm thinking about. Sometimes I'll talk about something and I'll like forget all about what I just talked about. And it's hard.
I do sometimes, but
Yes, but it's weird how they figured that out. So they started describing these guys this medication so they would not have nightmares.
yeah.
Did you see my
I'll
George?
get off the phone so I can get some more stuff done.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back on this. Well, I gotta get some lunch. I'm kind of hungry. So, but I appreciate your help and everything, and we'll chit chat here. And you're going to be on at 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah, 9:30, 9 o'clock, depending on what's happening.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I usually get a notification when you're on, so mine works. I don't know what some of these people complain about, but that they don't get the notification. But I get it.
Because they're not under gaming notifications like regular stream notifications are being delayed by Facebook on purpose.
Yeah. Well, I have you set up on Facebook, so on live stream. So if you come up on live stream, it tells me.
Yeah.
So, but hey.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna get off the phone, and then I'll probably be in your chat when you're playing.
All right. I appreciate that. All right, buddy.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Try something. Okay, I'm gonna in the feed here a minute. I'm gonna see if try to get everything reset. I will join back here in a minute. I'm gonna grab some lunch, and thank you for talking with me. I was also live feed with Chris. Good conversation. Appreciate it, buddy. If you're still listening, and it was great, and thank you for all your help. Hopefully this is going to work out for me, and I remember what I just did. I'm going to shut her down, and I'm going to get everything resetted to see how it works out. Okay, I'll be back in a little